Happy Thursday and welcome back to the You Good Podcast, the podcast where oversharing is encouraged and the thoughts get real. I am your host, C-Rod, and this week we're talking about the little lies we tell ourselves just to keep going, the confidence that we swear that we have even when we're winging it, and the line between believing in yourself and being just a little delusional, because sometimes you really do have to hype yourself up to survive the week. So, welcome to episode 20, Delusional but Determined. Let's get into it.
No, I don't wanna live where I always feel broken. I just wanna live with a heart wide open. I don't ever wanna feel fear anymore. No.
Delulu.
You're Delulu.
Most of the time, yeah. This false sense of security.
Well, a false sense of security, but a year of sobriety, right? 2 days removed.
Yeah. So we're just getting into it, huh? Let's get into it. Yeah. As of the 2nd, yes. It's been
Congratulations. Do you have a coin?
No, I've never been to AA for that. I mean, I guess I could. I never needed it. I guess
You could make it yourself a coin.
I know I could. I could also just buy them on eBay or Amazon. Probably, I would imagine I could do.
I don't know. I don't think you ever thought about a coin because it's not really like your sobriety was forced upon you, right? You kind of came upon it on yourself. It was a decision you made.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't forced I don't think it was as big of a problem as a lot of other people have with alcohol. So that I didn't really need to go to a meeting or anything. Like, I'd probably get depressed, honestly, if I went to like an AA meeting, because then I'd just be like, why? I think I have problems. like, no.
It's, no. I mean that's true because I've been to AA, but only because it was court ordered from a DUI that I got, and I just remember being in the group, and I'm just like, yeah, it's like my first DUI or whatever, and I had a beer or two, and you got to tell your story. And then some dude's like, yeah, this is my 8th DUI, and I crashed into this, and I hurt this person. Or I'm like, what the? I crashed into a park boat. And I'm like, how do you even crash into a park boat in a car? I have more questions, but you sit there and you're just like, wow, these people are here for the 6th, 7th, 8th time. Like, it really is a problem, even though I'm thankful that I'm not at that point.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, here I was feeling sorry for myself, and it's like, oh, these people really have problems.
Well, I wouldn't say that these people have problems, but I mean, we all have problems.
No, I think for me, like, mine wasn't as bad as, like, it wasn't because of anything. You know what I mean? It was a choice. Even after
a choice to better yourself.
Even after I got the DUI, which now is done, that's all done. So technically, I never got one. But when all that happened, that wasn't enough to stop. Like, I drank for a whole another year.
Oh yeah, I remember a time in college when I got pulled over like 3 nights in a row coming home from the bar because my bar, I could take a back road to get to my apartment complex. And it's the bar I was working security at, so we would drink all night, and I'd be there for hours. And I always drove back to my apartment, and the cops just used to hang back there because it was like a quiet strip, so they would just like be back there doing nothing, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they would always pull me over. And I remember 2 nights in a row, I got pulled over by the same cop, and he made me park my car, walk to the apartment complex. And then I would wait like 30 minutes and then walk back to my car, make sure he was moved, and then I'd move my car back to his parking spot. But yeah, like 3 nights in a row, I ended up getting pulled over, and I just remembered I kept doing it. And I'm just like, thinking back on it, like, man, that's a problem.
So
like, that's
so dumb.
Granted, it was before Uber and all that shit was around.
Yeah, but you lived across the street.
I could, but it wasn't like walking distance. It wasn't that close.
How close are we talking?
I mean, we're talking, I don't know, a 5-minute drive.
Oh, yeah, it's walkable.
But no, I mean, walkable, that's like a 30-minute walk.
So what? You're drunk.
Oh, you don't want me to get into the nights I walked home from the bar stories yet. Or
No.
one night I walked, you know where I live now. You've been to my
Yeah.
house. After the UCF UF game, I walked home from Raymond James. It took me like 3 hours.
Why? Just because of traffic?
So I was with a buddy who had just gotten like a vasectomy or something, so his nuts were sore, and he had been crying about walking because I guess I had made him walk a ton, and then we just got super drunk, and my phone ended up dying, and he's like, yeah, I'm just, like, he was staying at my house. He's like, I'm just gonna, grab this Uber. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna walk and catch an Uber somewhere else instead of waiting here for like 45 minutes. And in that time, my phone died, so I couldn't call an Uber. I couldn't find him. I couldn't do anything. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to walk home, thinking that it's not that far in my head because I'm absolutely hammered. But it was that far. It took me hours to get home.
Trek.
He ended up leaving. I took so long. Like, he took a nap, and I guess he had texted me. He's like, hey, you're not home, so I'm just going to drive home. Yeah, he ended up driving home at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Meanwhile, you're on mile 3 of this walk, and you're like, "What am I doing?"
It was way more than 3 miles.
Oh no, I said you were just on mile 3 when he left. I know it was way more than 3 miles.
I wonder how many miles it is, or it was. I mean, driving, it's probably gonna be more walking, but driving, it's
probably absurd.
I don't even know. It doesn't say. But whatever.
It's okay.
It's a lot of it's because I didn't choose a starting location.
We'll put it in post.
We'll put it in post. It's like 16 plus miles.
Yeah, dude, it's absurd.
At least. I wish I had my phone like step counter from that night, but my phone was dead, so.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I remember that's what I'm saying. I could get into so many, like, one of the things
that alone would make me stop drinking. That making myself do that, I'm good. I'm never doing this again.
There's just something about me.
Going to be on the table.
I'm like, I remember like being at bars in college, just hammered, ready to go, and nobody else wants to go home. So I'm like, you know what? And maybe I didn't drive to the bar. Maybe somebody else drove me. Like I said, we didn't have Uber or Lyft. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna walk home instead of like relying on somebody else. Even if it took like an hour or two.
Different. That's a little different. You walked from Raymond James within the last 5 years. That's crazy. I'm sure you were hurting for fucking days, dude. There's no way you weren't hurting for days.
I ended up getting COVID, or I had COVID, or whatever it was, and it was also like 50 degrees out when I walked home, because it was a bowl game, so it was like December.
Wise.
Anyways, whatever. We move along. Our rotating mental health panel this week, so we added 5, and I know you're really missing some of the other ones. But we're testing them out. We're testing the waters. We'll see how it goes. This week's is going to be what's been heavy on you this week. So, just one thing that's maybe been weighing on you lately. It can be real. It doesn't have to be dark.
What? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
It doesn't have to be dark.
Like it doesn't have to be like something super depressing. If you don't want it to be. Ultimately, like for example, for me, right? For me, it's just finances that have been weighing on me. Because it's year end. We have a lot of holidays coming up. Thanksgiving, we have a big trip planned. Christmas is always what it is, and this time of the year is just stressful financially, closing up a lot of things. Our
Yeah.
health insurance reset. Carter has surgeries coming up, and he'll have more surgeries later on that insurance resets, and now we got to start paying for doctors again.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot that comes with the end of the year, and that's just kind of something that's been weighing on me, and it's easy to talk about, but it's hard to navigate at points.
Mm. No, for fair. For sure. For fair. Jesus. I guess for me, first, obviously that all of that it's always tough, but yeah, it's the holiday season, right? Like for me, it's getting into the season of holidays and family, and with having Sam like half the time, but she's also older now. Just seeing her less, and just navigating the holidays, and just like accepting there's a chance that I'll be alone for most of them, which is okay. But just things like that. So that's been weighing on my mind, is just like, oh yeah, what's gonna end up happening this like not like Thanksgiving, obviously, like I have like my parents and stuff like that, but I think even for like Christmas, I think they're going to Canada to see my aunt, so even
Mm.
them, I'm like, well, and I think Sam, I think, is with her mom this year, so.
How do your holidays work with Sam and her mom? Like for me,
Well,
Kel-
they alternate.
so like one year you get Christmas, the next year you don't.
Well, Christmas has kind of always been I always get her in the afternoon and have
Mm.
her normally until New Year's.
Yeah,
So, like, Lisa will have her leading up
Christmas
to,
morning.
yeah, leading up to
Yeah.
Christmas, and then I'll get her like I said, the week after, because normally where I used to work, I was always taking off the week after Christmas, and now I can take off pretty much whenever. So,
Yeah.
which is nice.
No, it's interesting. It's always interesting to me, like how many people have different holiday schedules. For us, Thanksgiving was never big, or isn't really a big holiday for our family. So Kelsey always would get Kinsley for Thanksgiving, and we would always get Christmas because Christmas just wasn't something she celebrated overly.
Mm.
And it's worked out. But for the first time in 10 years this season, Kelsey just had a baby in her with her husband, and she asked if she could take Kinsley for Christmas, and I said yeah. So we switched, and this year will be the first year I won't have Kinsley on Christmas Day in 10 years, which is crazy to think about.
See, we that is crazy. But I had the opposite. I had Sam pretty much 1 year when she was young enough to still enjoy all of it, and I'll never forget that one, because that was the night my middle brother beat the shit out of my little brother
Oh my
on
god.
Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, no, it was absolutely terrible. And I'm like, the one time I get Sam,
Yeah.
we have to deal with this, and
Oh
it was not ideal. It was we made the best of it, but yeah.
like for
So
real beat him up, not like joking
oh
around.
oh no, like
Oh, I'm sorry.
probably should have went to the hospital, beat him up.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, over. They were both drunk, and it was over. It was over nothing at the end of the day. But yeah, that's what alcohol does, man. Alcohol's a hell of a fucking a thing,
Yeah. No, I mean that's
and undealt with childhood trauma, I guess.
that was the moment to deal with it, huh?
I guess I don't. I wasn't there. I was home, where I should have been.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So I'm glad. I think I'm gonna stay on the sober kick for
Good.
for a while.
Good.
I don't really miss any of it. So maybe on vacation or something, I might have a cocktail, but I don't think I'll ever drink like I used to. I think I'm finally retired from
Yeah.
case races and beer bongs, and I don't know if I even would let it shotgun anything anymore. Like, I think I'm good. I think
I
my
completely
chugging days
feel
are
you.
done. I think my chugging shots might be even done. Like, I
saw you were just there with
don't.
Chris Arameta. He sent me a picture of you guys.
Yeah, I was there for karaoke. I didn't.
Nice.
I had a.
Well, I know
I
you
think
weren't.
I had.
I know you were.
Yeah.
I know you there were for that to drink, but
Yeah,
just
no, I
saying.
had. We were there for karaoke, celebrating somebody's anniversary that's not his anniversary anymore. Yeah, they're getting divorced, so
Oh,
he
jeez.
was. He wanted to make sure that he wasn't alone, so we all went out and sang karaoke. I didn't sing that night. I wasn't feeling it.
You didn't want to sing
Uh,
your Backstreet Boys?
No, if anything, it probably would have been like Clapton's, like Cocaine or something, just because that's easy.
Tequila.
Tequila's like 3 words. I wouldn't do that to anyone. At least Clapton's cool. You know what I mean? Like, at least that song's like nice, chill, easy.
Good for you, man. It's kind of a good segue anyways, right? We talk about alcohol, we talk about family fights breaking down, and it's the world burning around us, where we just kind of try and tell us that everything's okay. It's like that meme, with the guy in the school desk, in the school hall, everything's burning down.
Yeah. Little dog pie.
I think we all have that, right? We all have a crazy life going on when things are quote unquote burning down around us, even when life is going well. Like, there's still fires we have to put out. And I think with that comes, a daily self-talk, or some people call it affirmations. Some people call it survival. Some people call it denial. I don't know what it is, but we tell ourselves these lies, and whether it's procrastination or, self-control, it's something we put out there that maybe we want to see the world from rose-colored glasses. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, is it rose-colored glasses, or is it survival? Is it like, I mean, especially like the everything's fine when everything's definitely not fine.
Yeah.
But I know I say it just because it's like, if I wasn't laughing, I'd be crying. You've heard that saying before. Like, it's just like, this is just insane. Like,
Yeah.
everything's fine. It's totally fine. Because if I think about it as anything other than that, it's gonna be freaking terrible.
Have you ever been like mid-excuse and caught yourself like, oh yeah, that's just an excuse, but I'm gonna say it again? I mean, I do that with the kids all the time, or
just double
I'm
down.
tired or sleeping or whatever it is. Yeah, and like I hear myself saying that excuse, and I just blow through it. I'm like, yeah, it's an excuse, but I'm just gonna keep using it.
Just keep. I see doing it more with kids.
Yeah.
At this point in my life, probably not. I don't. I mean, but yeah, I definitely have seen where we'd be saying something and like, yeah, that's definitely just not true at all and absolutely absurd. But I'm gonna roll with it because whatever.
Some people call that manifesting it into existence. Is that is manifestation a lie, or do you just say something over and over until it happens?
Well, I guess if you're doing it to make up for something, that's a lie. But if you're preemptively doing something, I guess it's manifestation.
Yeah.
If you're putting it out into the universe before any of it's not a reaction to anything.
I'll tell you what my biggest lie is anytime I tell myself I'm going to meal prep and then I don't, or I buy food and I de-thaw it and I just don't cook it for a few days and then I end up having to throw it out.
The meal prep's the worst, because like, even if I do meal prep, it's like 2 days in, 3 days in, I'm like, I don't want this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Anything else. Like, literally anything else. And so like, I found like with the meal prep stuff, it's like 2 days for me. Like, I'm good for 2 days, maybe a third, but after a third day, it's trash. I don't want it. So
It depends what it is too, because some of the fresher stuff it goes bad quicker, and like 3 days later, I don't want broccoli that I cooked 3 days ago, or like spinach or something. If it's like chicken or steak, maybe.
yeah, I mean, even with like that stuff, I mean, it's
Definitely not
easy
fish.
enough to cook, like to make fresh though. Like it's quick enough that like while you're heating up the other stuff, you can make spinach again. Like add
Yeah.
more like rice, like the stuff that takes time is what I'm meal prepping. The stuff that takes 6 minutes in a skillet, like I'm not. Come on, like. I'm reheating my meal for 3 of that, so I'll make fresh veggies
Yeah.
for that. But my like I guess I'm getting to the gym every day, or like then midweek something comes up and you're just like, oh, it's fine. I've been 2 days, and then you end up going the rest of the week, but it wasn't what you set out to do.
Yeah.
Lately it's reading. I'm not reading enough, like for me. So like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read today, and then like I get home and I'm like, I'm not fucking reading.
Now is that a lie? Is that a lie, or is it just I'm too busy and this is my only time to relax for the day, and reading's just not what I want to do right now?
I mean, for me, like it's something that like keeps me grounded, and it's something I probably should do, but like I'm not right now. I mean, I haven't been, but I also like part of me is like I just need to go back to the bookstore and get some more stuff that I might be interested in. So then it makes it easier. To be honest.
I would say my line to myself comes when like I'm treating myself. Treat yourself. and I'm like, oh, well, 240 is close enough to 300 that I might as well just go to the 300 level, or 200 is close enough to 400.
Every day I'm on Whatnot, it's a treat yourself day. What do you mean? I'm sitting next to a mountain of clothes right now.
Treat yourself.
Brand new. It's with tags. Like it's absurd.
What is the what is it? Girl math, right?
Oh yeah. If it's out of the account, it's free money. Like what is that?
No, Callie says if it's on sale, then I saved money or whatever. But I'm like she'll buy a vacuum, and instead of the vacuum be like $500, she'll say, oh, it was $300. I'm still like, you still bought a fucking vacuum for $300. Like, it's even though you quote unquote saved money.
Well, that is, yes. I think it's more like when, like when it's like if you buy two, you get like when you're incentivized to buy more things, and then they buy more things just to get the discount. It's like oh, you bought $80 worth of shit for a $10 shampoo. It's like, what the hell? Like, why did you? You didn't need any of that, but because the shampoo was free.
So she does the thing where, like, if you're $8 away from free shipping, she'll spend like $10 to get like $3 of free shipping. I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Just pay for the shipping
on something that we didn't need.
Just,
like if it was thoughtful and it was something that we could have used, but it's some random thing that's not necessary. So,
well, then what she'll do is most of the time she'll return it, the extra thing she bought. She's like, oh, I just bought this, just to get the free shipping. I'm going to return it and get my money back on that. And I'm like, all right, well,
that's frugal. There you go.
Now you're scamming the whole system for like $4, and I love that.
Yeah, found a good one, man. That's saving you for it. There you go, dude. That's where it counts. Dude.
But sometimes she does keep the stuff she buys, and that's where it does not count her out.
Yeah. No, and the other one's like when it's cash, it doesn't count. It's like, what do you mean it doesn't count?
Like, I do that. I do that all the time.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It's all net worth, bro.
my net worth ain't shit.
It's like cash, gold, crypto, bank
Crypto,
accounts.
cash, gold, crypto, and taxes. I think there's a fine line though when we talk about lies or lying to yourself, maybe, and overconfidence, or the thought of being overconfident or too sure of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's probably part of it. That's probably the delusional part.
The Delulu.
Yeah, the Delulu. Or I mean, is it? Yeah, overconfident.
Have you ever? So I just recently learned how to change oil in a car, and I remember like after the first time I did it by myself, I was like, oh, I can do Callie's car. I learned my car. I did that real quick. I'm like, oh, it's the same um same make, same maker. I was like, oh, it'll be kind of the same. And I jumped in there. I got about halfway into it, and I realized, man, this thing is completely different. I cannot change her oil as quick as I thought. And like we had to go somewhere, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be like a whole thing because now I have to figure out how to do this. I got to go to the store and buy this. So I think that was kind of a time where instead of like lying to myself, I overhyped my confidence and overhyped myself. Has it happened to you?
Like, not most of the time when it's like handiwork like that. It's just I'm like, oh, I underestimate how long it's gonna take. Right? Like I'm like, oh, it's only gonna take an hour.
Sure.
It takes 3. Like, or it ends up taking all day because like I didn't know I needed to take off the whole intake to get to the alternator in the BMW. Just things like that where I really literally had to rip apart like the whole top end of the BMW just to get to the alternator. I'm like, this is absurd. Like this is crazy. Yeah, definitely that. The one time in particular that comes to mind, not like a DIY project or anything like that. Because like I said, I'm pretty good with things like that. But like on the softball field, just like super confident, like overconfident, and like taking 2 steps out of the box, and after ripping one, thinking I'm gonna get a double or a triple, and like tearing both my quad, like not tearing, but like pulling both my quad muscles to where like I'm getting thrown out from first from left field. Like, how is this? I can't move. And then going back out and playing the rest of the game, like I'm rubbing my legs right now because like,
bro, that's just
I'm getting like
softball.
PTSD. That's just softball.
It's just you should get back to baseball and see how big of a difference.
No, hell
that
no,
shit is.
dude. I can't see. I can't, dude. There's no way. I can't even. There's no way I could even see the ball. I'm sure. Like, I'm good.
There are definitely some challenging ass weeks and days in baseball where I'm just like, oh God, I don't even want to be here. This is exhausting. But most of the time it's like, oh, I'm so glad to be out here and glad that I can still do this. But man, those injuries, they linger. I've torn my hamstring. I've definitely pulled almost every single muscle in my body. I've probably torn and pulled my groin like 12 times that I don't even know about.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm sure you've been extremely overconfident
Every week.
and then immediately regret it.
Every Sunday morning that I would wake up and go play baseball. No, but my favorite is definitely, and I think there's a tie-in between lies and overconfidence here, is when you're with your bros and like, oh, I could be better than that. Enter pro athlete name here. Oh, I could do. I mean, I do that shit all the time when I watch these baseball players like Anthony Volpe go for 0 for 12 with 10 strikeouts. I'm like, well, I could fucking do that.
Yeah, we all could go over.
Yeah.
That we can do. Like,
put me in there. I can get 1 hit out of 12 at bats, and I'm not going to strike out 10 times.
No, you're not getting a hit. Don't.
I'll get a hit. I'll get a hit.
No, you won't.
I'm not saying put
Stop that.
What's
You're not
the?
hitting Paul Skeens at all.
Yeah, that's the Pirates name. I was gonna say,
You're not touching. Paul
don't put him
Skeens.
in there, but give me like the crazy thing about baseball is like 90%
Like
of
Bartolo Colon.
no
Like you are like
90% of today's starting pitching is like a 4+, 5+ ERA. Give me those guys. Give me those guys that are like the 3, 4, 5 in the rotation on shitty teams, but they still get paid millions of dollars to play baseball and go out there and give up 7 runs a game. I can get a hit off one
I
of
don't
those
think
guys.
you could hit. I don't think you get one on 12 off a banana ball pitcher, dude.
Well, fuck you then.
I know I couldn't. Yeah, it's not like
I am confident I could.
All right, this is now. This is the time I wish that this was bigger because we could make this happen. Like we could get a hold of the banana balls and see if they can.
We can get a hold of Jake DeGrom somehow.
You're not touching DeGrom, dude. You're not touching DeGrom, dude.
I'm just saying, through a friend of a friend of a friend, we can get in touch with him.
I'm sure.
Him, I wouldn't hit, but he's not.
I don't think you could even hit. Where's old Smoke? I don't know if let's bring him out of retirement. See
Scotty T.
He can still see if he can bring it like he used to.
I guarantee the answer is no. He probably hasn't thrown a ball in years.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we'll have to text him after now. This. He might be
coaching.
He's coaching. Little
softball,
but...
t-ball.
However old this kid is, I don't.
Picks the ball up, puts it on the tee. That's not.
He's probably throwing now, but he's teaching him. It wasn't like he's throwing. Like he's not pumping him over. Like I'm sure he's not.
I used to crush him in high school too. I wish you could hear this. He'd be so mad.
Yeah, where it's well, I mean, if he was over the plate, it was real easy being right-handed. Like when he was on the corners, he was pretty tough to hit.
No, he was good. He was good. Any overconfident stories from yourself outside of softball?
Where I'm like, I got this.
Overconfidence.
Yeah, where I'm like, when I failed miserably.
Yeah.
No, it's probably always just sports related. Because like I said, like I said, most of the DIY stuff is just longer than I expected. I'll get it. Like there's no, I'm gonna fuck this up and mess it up forever. Like, and need to call in somebody. And if I wouldn't attempt anything that I know I couldn't.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, ever since I bought a house, I think home ownership is the time that you find out the most of like, can I get this done or not? How many YouTube videos do I need to watch, and how long will it take? And however long I think it's going to take, multiply that by like 4.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I think there's a few times that like I've been overconfident and succeeded, but I paid the price. Like I moved a bed. Like I used to have a California King that I would move by myself all the time. Yeah, I see your eyes. Yeah, I would put it on my back. I'd put it up on like a wall, and I'd go like grab it, and I'd lean over, have it on my back, and I literally would just walk it like a damn hunchback.
Why?
Because I was normally by myself, having to move shit. Like,
but how many times would you have had to move this mattress?
No, I moved that probably like because I had bought it. It was like college, so probably 3 or 4 times because I had moved a lot by the time like when I was in like 20 to 22 in college and out of college.
Do you think overconfidence then is just being afraid to ask for help, or is it
sometimes like that one for sure? Like, or what? Is
or it... in the sense of like baseball or softball, is it not understand, like not accepting the fact that you're getting older and still thinking, hey, I can do what I did. Let me prove it to myself. That's definitely a thought for me when I play baseball is, hey, like I can still fucking do this, especially at pushing 40 and really, really, really out of shape. Like I know that I could do this, but I do
That's
it.
delusion.
It's not delusion if you do it.
Hey, yeah, then you hurt yourself while
Hey, it's a small price to pay.
during or after. It's small.
It's
tell your hospital bills that it's small. Dude,
No, I self-medicate.
I tore my ligament jumping from the sidewalk to the street. Like, you know, like I wish I would be like, oh, I tore it playing softball, but no.
So
Just jumping.
I tore my hamstring, and instead of going to the doctors and taking care of it, I self-medicated, and I bought what's that, like BHP 10 or whatever, and you put it in a needle and then like shoot yourself up. You know what I'm talking about? All the bodybuilders use it.
Nope. But anyway.
Oh my god, what's the name of it? It's like a powder.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, dude.
Anyway,
I'm telling you, if you ever hurt yourself, it's like a stem cell kind of like shot where it regenerates your
Was
your
it
tissues.
Completely torn or was it just a partial?
It was a partial tear.
Okay. Was it completely torn and you didn't get it fixed, bro? So you just have a ball somewhere? Like you just got a ball back there somewhere?
It was It was not completely, it was partially, but instead of like doing anything else, I wish I could remember the name of it.
I remember the picture. I remember seeing the bruise that you
picture was
had.
nasty. It was nasty. Anyways, it's a BPC 157. That's what it's called.
Cool. Not gonna do that, but thank you.
You should. It was great. I'm
Wow.
probably gonna do it again. I felt great.
Oh my god. I'm sure you.
Because
Vitamin
it repairs.
B, yeah.
It repairs your tissues. I don't think it's vitamin B. I think it's called BPC. It's not. It's not vitamin fucking B. I'm not injecting myself with vitamin B.
Why would
you? Well, I don't. You know what?
Like it's a bad thing.
Anyways, I think all of that kind of goes hand in hand with delusion, right?
Yeah, it's extremely
delusional that you could hit off a Jake DeGrom, delusional that you could not get injured playing baseball at 37 and out of shape.
Or softball.
I think less of you if you play softball. Okay, I said it.
Fine. Think less of me all you say. Think less of me all you want. I didn't know it could get lower.
Oh my god. You're not 70 years old. You can play baseball still.
No, I can't.
Dude, I played softball. It was so fucking boring. Like, I couldn't even...
Well, I guess it's the people you play with.
No, I like... The people I play with are fun. I love those guys. We won back-to-back championships. Like, we dominated the softball league. Did all that. It was boring. No, it was boring. I was like, oh, baseball. Like, this is too easy. I need baseball in my life. You know that hitting the baseball is statistically one of the hardest things to do in sports?
It's the hardest thing. I will die on that damn hill.
People say hitting a golf ball, but...
No, I can do that every day, all day. It's not the hardest thing.
Well, that's always my argument. It's like you can...
It's stationary.
You can play golf until you're... You can play golf until you're 70. You can't play baseball until you're 70.
Until you're dead, dude. You can play golf until you're literally dying.
I can see you've thought about this. You're like, oh, wheel me over to the last hole.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a house on a golf course. I'm gonna play golf every day.
Dig your grave on like the 18th hole, and just be like, all right,
just turn my ass. No, I don't want to do any of that. I want to
take your last swing. You take your last swing and then fall right into the hole.
Turn my ashes into paint and paint my golf clubs. A diamond. I want to be made into a diamond, dude.
Why?
Turn into a family heirloom.
Like you want to be cremated and turned into a diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's interesting.
I figure like how depressing would it be to have my kids or anyone come visit me in a specific spot that nobody even lives in anymore, like
No,
all of
I.
my family,
Are you
and
talking
then
about
it's
like
like, oh,
a grave?
like a mausoleum or like a
Yeah,
grave or anything, or
yeah.
then it's like, oh, or burden somebody with carrying around my ashes for an eternity. I'm like, how about
That's
this?
not a
Turn my
burden. You
Are
just
you
might get the
kidding me?
occasion. You might get the occasional. Oh, I dropped dad. How much more of him can
It's
I pick up?
definitely it could definitely be a burden. You know what I mean? You gotta find an urn that matches your decor because it's got to be on display.
What?
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's dad.
No,
You don't want
you
this.
don't
You
change
don't
the
want
urn. The urn is what you get. That's what you die in.
that's
It's like a genie lamp. You don't. The genie
that's
doesn't change
not
the
how
lamp.
they don't die. They didn't die in the urn, bro. It's
Yeah,
somebody
but you
else
don't. It's
replacing them.
not. It's not like if I paint my living room green, I need to change the color of Dad's urn. It's just it is what it is. If
No,
when he died, if
no.
it was
I
brown, it's
meant like the
brown.
core. You can't have like. I mean, it depends. If he again didn't want any of and to burden anyone with any of that. So I
I,
figured if I turned myself into a diamond, they could make a ring, a necklace, literally any. Keep it as that. I don't care. But
I feel like a diamond's much harder to lose than an urn. Like one single Like how big do you think this diamond's gonna be? You know,
no, I mean you probably have to make. You can probably make a few. I don't know.
a
I
few.
haven't.
Do you think
I don't know
one
how
burnt
many
body can make a few diamonds?
I mean, yeah, it's just pressure and carbon. So
I think the diamond would be
sure.
super tiny.
For a whole body?
Yeah, dude, or else people would be killing people and burning their bodies for fucking diamonds like crazy. You
It's a
kidding me?
synthetic. It's a lab diamond anyway. Nobody's killing anybody over lab diamonds, bro. Like that's crazy talk.
Blood money.
That's not blood money. That's not how any of that works.
Blood money.
If they grabbed me out of the ground, that'd be a whole different story.
We'd be
Like
having
2,000 years from now, they dug me up and they, no, thank you, dude.
Well, whatever. Delusion. I guess delusion is
Shine
just the
bright
topic
like
of the
a
episode.
diamond.
When you
Anyway.
we talked about at the beginning of the episode, the financial drain, financial burden of the holidays. But I think the craziest thing that comes along with that is, I don't know if this happens to you when you're scrolling and just like you think of something and then all of a sudden you get this random ad and you're like, oh, that's a really cool enter toy, tool, whatever, electronic here. And you go to click the button and it's like $126. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Mm-hmm.
like a workout. It's like a workout thing, and you're like, oh, it's just one of these like arm exercise, and you click it, and it's like, well, ours is special. You can buy one for $90, or you can buy three for $200 and get a savings.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, it's mostly, yeah, it does. One of the first things that got me was the damn sunflower seed smackers. I kept seeing it like they were at like spring training. This was like a year back, 2 years back maybe. I kept being at spring training and they had only like 5 or 6 flavors, but they kept advertising being bigger and having more flavor than everything else. So I was like, all right. And one of their flavors was like garlic parm or something. And I was like, okay, I gotta try these. The best seeds I've ever bought, but I ended up buying like a case of sunflower seeds that ended up lasting me like 2 seasons because I'm like, I'm just not eating these things. And I'm like, that's one of the first of many times that the algorithm just has gotten me. I mean, it gets me all the time. Tell me the other day for candy.
It gets me all the time. Did you
I'm
buy one
gonna
of
end up
these
buying those
overpriced
those
sunflower
sour balls?
seeds?
They weren't over. They were, I guess, not that much overpriced than like David's or anything else. They just were really good. And yeah, I will only buy that brand from now on. So yeah.
I don't know. It's like the whole cookie fad, the whole cookie boutique fad.
Crumble,
When
like
you're paying,
crumble cookies and stuff like that.
yeah. When you're paying like $5 for a fucking cookie, it's like for a 4-pack
Dude,
is $30.
Okay, but do you understand that one of those cookies is 4 servings?
Nobody eats those cookies in 4 servings.
I fucking do. Once I found that out, I was like, holy shit, okay. Yeah, I cut them in 4ths, straight off the fucking bat, dude. Like,
and that lasts you for multiple weeks?
not multiple weeks. A week?
Well, what is it? If you get a 4-pack, that's 16, that's 2 weeks. 14 days?
Oh, you're only eating one a day? No. I'm not eating one a day. I'm saying, but you gotta look at the serving size. Like, I think that there's like 360 calories per serving, and there's 4 servings. So if you eat one of those motherfuckers, it's like 1,500 fucking calories.
Yeah,
like, that's
I know. See?
Oh god, put that thing away, dude.
Oh, I can't wait to put it away.
How are you doing that? How you growing your beard back out?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a fucking beard to grow back out. I hate this shit. I did pull my bike out of the storage though, so I can start biking. Because after I shaved it, so if anybody's wondering what the fuck is going on right now, made a fat joke. I showed my 12 chins, and I shaved my beard off completely for Halloween. So if you follow me on Facebook, you can go see my Halloweeny pictures and my fat ass chin. But when I took my beard away, I realized that I am massively overweight and I need to do better on myself, and I need to do better and lose weight. So I got the bike out.
Is that one of those delusions?
Fuck yeah.
Lies we tell ourselves?
Oh, yeah. The lie was my beard telling me that, hey, you're not fat because you can't see it. Trust me, I was disgusted with myself. Like, you can ask my parents and Callie when you see them on Friday at the game. Like, I was walking around the house like, I hate this. I want my beard back. And then I'm just sitting here staring at myself like, man, I am fat as shit. I have let myself go terribly. That's delusion.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even know where we're going with this episode.
I was going back to the. Was there ever a purchase you've made that was worth it that you found on the like the apps or algorithms or anything that you bought and like?
Yeah. So our ice machine in our fridge is broken, and I got hit with the stupid consumer product ads of like a mini ice maker, like one that goes on
like the countertop.
Yeah, that's the word, countertop ice maker. And I bought that for her. It was like $30. You know, granted it was on sale from the $250. You know, all these other ones say they are, but it was $30, so still costly. And she used it all the time. She would make the ice and put them in bags and stuff and put them in the freezer. We're getting a new fridge, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But I thought it was well worth the investment, and it turned out not wrong.
Yeah. The confusion on your face. Yes.
Turned out. No, I'm trying to say.
Yes. It's like the ad was not like it was as advertised. It panned out.
Well, for my birthday though, they had bought me a T-shirt, a Kill Tony T-shirt off the online, but not from the exclusive Kill Tony merchandise. And this probably came from like China or something. And it said 3XL. It might have been a large, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
And we had to return that. But I think that happens a lot when you try and buy clothing off of these like Temus and other websites.
Amazon, even if you're not careful on Amazon, they can get you there too.
Yeah, but Amazon's fine because they're really quick and easy to return.
Yeah, that's true.
Like one time I bought something from Japan or something. It was like a pool cover. Oh yeah, it was a pool cover. And whatever I had bought didn't fit. It wasn't like the right dimensions to fit the pool like they had mentioned or said. So I went to go return it. And let's say this pool cover was like $16. They wanted me to pay $125 to return it. I said, what? And they were like, yeah, because of the weight and because of the oversize and because it's going back to Tokyo. And I'm like, well, that should be a part of the return. And apparently this seller had like no return or something. So they were like, no, you either pay for the return or you keep the item. And I was like, well, that's stupid. I'll just keep the $16 pool cover. And we ended up using it as like a camping tarp, but China.
Hey, it works. The tariffs, you wouldn't want to do that now. The tariffs would be terrible.
It was like right before the tariffs too. So I was like, oh, this is only going to be more expensive if I ever want to do this again. Have you got any weird, crazy algorithm products that ended up working out?
Well, outside of the sunflower seeds, I mean that panned out. I bought like,
but that's just food.
headphones.
That's just food, you know.
Yeah, I bought headphones that have not panned out. I don't think
Headphones are
If
tough.
anything, yeah. I don't think that I've clothes have panned out.
Yeah. I have an abundance
nothing.
of Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah. I mean, I have one for like every occasion. I have one for golf. I have one for disc golf. I have one for softball.
I tried multiple versions of. Have you seen these things? So
yeah,
you put like the phone in there. It's like if you're on a flight or something. It makes your phone
make it
like
bigger.
a bigger magnifying TV.
Yeah, I just have an iPad, so I just use that.
Well, I don't have an iPad. I don't have a tablet, an iPad. I just use my phone.
Buy one, dude. They're cheap.
I don't. Why do I need one?
So you don't have to carry around a magnifying glass.
That's only on flights.
Yes, I also only bring mine for flights.
Yeah, but you'd have to take your tablet out and check it through security. Anything larger than a cell phone.
Oh my god. Oh darn.
Also, okay, I don't have a lot of room on an airplane, okay? So I don't want to put a tablet here.
Well, you're literally just pulled out a magnifying glass that's bigger than my tablet.
I did, and that's why I haven't used it that often, because I don't have enough room.
Oh my goodness. That's absurd.
That's an example of talking through your excuse. This episode it full circled itself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was solid. I mean, it kind of just flowed right into.
I don't understand where we were going with any of it, but you know,
it worked. I mean, I'm here for it.
Oh Lord. One last question to spin this delusion.
Okay.
How do you know when you're choosing hope and when you're choosing delusion?
Oh man. Shoot. I don't. That's actually a good question. Hope.
And I guess in any sense, right? And it can be
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, are you delusional if you're hopeful? Like, are they synonymous? You know, like,
do you have to be delusional to be hopeful?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's like I'm trying to wrap my head around, like, do they go hand in hand? Like, if you're hopeful, are you delusional even if it's a little bit delusional? Like,
Yeah.
I think they do go hand in hand. I think if you are hopeful, you are delusional. But if you're delusional, are you hopeful? I don't know if it goes
Or if,
backward. I know if you're hopeful, you're definitely delusional. But if you're delusional, are you hopeful? Not necessarily.
I think you could be delusional in the sense that maybe your delusion takes you to that like next level. If you're hopeful, it's a maybe your target seems very far out of reach, and that's what the delusion is, but you're hopeful that you can get there.
Right. I mean, okay. Okay.
You like that?
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, delusion. I mean, you can trick yourself into a lot of things, though, man. So,
You could.
is it
Like
delusion if it
meth.
comes? Sure, that's messed up. But no, but I mean, think about it. Is it delusional if it comes? Like, if it's what ends up happening?
Right.
Like, if you willed it,
Right.
is it
Like
delusional?
Michael Jordan was delusional to think he'd ever be the best basketball player ever, right? But then
Tiger Woods,
he became it, right?
the best golfer ever. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. Wait, I don't think that's how that works.
Whether we all tell ourselves stories, to survive. I think the power is choosing which stories will help us rather than hurt us. At the same time, it's the difference between being hopeful and delusional. But like you mentioned before, like if you can't laugh instead of cry at your own logic, I think when you're laughing, you're growing, and maybe it's that building of hope upon the delusion. But whatever it is, like even if we tell ourselves stories or try to procrastinate to seem like we're doing better, I think maybe under the underlying aspect of it, like there is just always that hope of, hey, I can do better, or I want to do better, or whatever that vision is. And the road of success is execution when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Yeah, execution for sure. Yeah. Let's say just but it's execution. I mean, consistency would be execution. So.
Yeah, I mean consistency is key, like they say. But that's what I'm saying. That's execution. It's getting it done and just making making it happen.
Just encompasses all of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
If you can laugh at your own logic, understand your own delusions, but still keep building and executing, I think you're doing better than most.
Yeah.
Any last words, my friend?
No, dude. It was a pleasure. It's always fun getting back to our roots. And we didn't really even touch on it. Episode 20.
Yeah.
Episode.
It's
20.
crazy.
I mean, you're what, 6 episodes away from halfway
6 months. 6 episodes away from 6 months, which is insane to think about. Yeah. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, and the ideas that we throw off of each other are always evolving, and I'm excited to, kind of take it to the next level. I know that we had an issue last episode with recording, and we almost threw out our first video of the podcast existence, but I was able to chop that audio back somehow. But who knows, maybe videos coming sooner rather than later. I know that we've been playing around with some cutting programs, and we may introduce video clips at some point, but 6 months is still very infant. I can't say though how impressed I am that we've even made it 6 months.
Yeah, the been a testament to, like, consistency, right? Getting it done. Like, even like there's been a couple weeks where you've had to you've had to do it like 8 hours before we
Yeah.
we've shot 8 hours before we've aired. So those weeks are definitely a testament to your dedication, more than mine, due to the editing. But no,
Your
it's
availability
been
is your dedication. Whether I ask you to record on a Sunday night at 8 p.m. or a Wednesday night at 10 p.m., 6 hours before the episode has to go out, you have been there, and your best ability is your availability.
That's what I've been told, right? That's what pays the bills. I was told.
Not
Be
yet.
available.
It's not paying any bills yet, but hopefully one day.
Oh, I meant just in life. Just be available.
Support a buddy. Best ability is your availability. Oh Lord, I don't know what these episodes are. Sometimes they just kind of make themselves. Sometimes Nick and I just show up and we get after it. But if any part of today's episode hits home, as always, please share it with a friend. Tag us at CrodsPod on Instagram and help us keep this conversation going. We drop new episodes every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. We are live on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. If you have a story, a topic, or you just need to vent, please email us at crodspod@gmail.com. A lot of great feedback from the listener feedback episode that we had, and I know that everybody was grateful to at least hear, some of the suggestions and some of the feedback that they put out there actually come into fruition, even if it was a few weeks later. So we truly do want to hear from you. We are here to talk to or talk for you. Our safe space is your outlet. And until the grand old next Thursday, or until next time, live fast, eat ass, and just keep your delusions budget friendly.